Okay, so the week commencing 8th of December, difficult week. We're approaching holiday season, as you know. Next week, especially, trading activity is at its record low. The smart money, well, not the smart money, but the big money, the banks, the hedge funds, the institutions, uh, the people that whose stop losses we go after, basically, they're on the sideline, basically. It's holiday, and they're just taking a back seat, pretty much. So, for that reason alone, there's not much interest. Now, that does not mean it's not going to move, as you can see clearly. But in hindsight, if you just like zoom in, there's not much here, as you can see in the range from the low to the high. There's not like a rich picking here. Also, the way it moves is also very different to what it would normally do. It will try to play on the popular sentiment, which is saying it should go lower. It will create something like this, and then it will just work inside of that for the rest of the session, like it did on Tuesday, Wednesday, part of Thursday as well. A lot of manipulation, you can see back and forth, a lot of manipulation. People have been taken out both sides. And even after the taking out, like the, um, what do you call it, the stop rate happens, it doesn't actually go anywhere. Like after the inducement, after the stop rate, after the turtle soup, it does not go anywhere. So it does this buy side, okay, it should go down, right? No, it just comes in the middle and just spends time. Okay, another stop rate. Now here, yes, I know it did went up, but it's not significant. Look, it didn't even take that high out. So what I want to see is just take off once it's done its business. If it's going lower, higher, that's not relevant. What's relevant is after a large stop rate, it should go somewhere, but it's not doing that. What does that tell you? It's manipulated at the moment, being held. I do like these equal lows as well. Uh, Generally, the expectation again this week, just like last week, again, it's gonna create phantoms of ideas, make it look like it's gonna go somewhere, do a large run, and it doesn't absolutely do anything. That's very very normal, which is why my risk is at one contract, which is physically the lowest I can risk. My trade management is going to be slightly different. There's going to be times where I might just take profit if I see something that I don't like, that it shouldn't have done against my position. If I'm in one, I would take it off and I would not regret it because there's just no point. Basically, the risk is too much. Things are uncertain, and it's just better to do that than regret later. So the key aim here is to preserve the capital that we trade, and not necessarily that we need to make the highest profit. Not definitely not in this season. That's not the aim here. Uh, so let me just extend this. So looking at the price action here, you can see normally my expectation would be now we should finally go lower. Just literally the same expectation, copy pasted from last week. We've done a counterparty raid premium. We've inspired a bullish sentiment here. We should now, having taken out the buy side liquidity here, as well as above these highs, and it looks like possibly these highs as well in the SIBI, we should try to move lower, right? But because of the season as well as the fundamentals that we have this week, it might again be a week like yesterday, even last week, if not even way worse in terms of how price moves. You can see news on Tuesday, I mean jolts, as Wednesday has the rate announcement, Thursday has minor news, and Friday is empty. I would most likely, depending on what price does, avoid Tuesday, day before the rate. The rate itself, the New York and the AM session, I'm definitely avoiding that as well. 100% avoiding that one. Um, and again, this Tuesday could be a bit of a wild card. It just depends. Definitely not recommending trading before jolts because jolts can just jolt basically. So pretty much just being very cautious and just doing very, very less and being satisfied with it. Do have this opening range gap that I'd like to see. A daily body staying below the mean threshold would signal a confirmation of my bearish bias. I'm not sure if that will take place, but that's what it's for. It's not a possibility. It's not a probability. It's a possibility yet. So that's what I think.